Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we're going to do a really quick and easy yes or no pick a card reading for you guys. So think of a question that you would like answered on a yes or no basis, and then we're going to proceed to seeing what the cards have for you today, whether the answer is yes or no. But before we dive in, I just wanted to give a really quick update as to the channel name. I will be changing the channel name from Chaotic and Witchy to Witch Sauce. I think it's just much more compatible and suitable with my personality and my goals for this channel more broadly. And also I noticed that variations of Chaotic and Witchy have already been taken by other creators, so I don't want to interfere with those names, and I wanted to come up with something that was uniquely my own. So that is why I have changed the channel name. And also I do apologize for taking this very, very long hiatus. I had to address my mental health. I had a few things that have happened in my time away from the channel that have just pretty much devastated me and taken all of my attention and energy, and I guess usurped all of that for the time being. But now I'm feeling a little bit better and I'm much more committed to uploading regularly and putting out more content. So once again, thank you so much for joining me. I can't believe there are 200 of you. I'm incredibly grateful to have you here. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video. Leave any feedback as well as any ideas for future pick a cards in the comments, and let's get right into it. Okay, pile one, as mentioned in the title and the intro, this is a yes or no pick a card reading. So think of a question that you would like an answer to, and we're going to see what the cards have to say, whether the answer is yes or no. So first I have here the Queen of Wands. This is the card that fell out first, and this is a wonderful card, and I can already tell that the answer to your question is going to be a resounding yes. The Queen of Wands is always a pleasure to see whenever she shows up. I love her energy. It is a very euphoric, creative energy. She is vastly confident, very brave, incredibly bold, and just really shines in her own right. So I am sensing that whatever your question is about, it involves some kind of creative endeavor or something that you've really been manifesting and working really hard to bring into the physical realm. And the answer to your question of whether this will happen is absolutely yes. I can tell that you've been probably putting in quite a lot of magical effort as well. Maybe you've been working with candle magic or other forms of manifestation to bring this into reality. And you should know that your efforts are paying off, because the other card that fell out for you is the Chariot. So what you're asking for is in motion. And the other thing you should know, pile one, is that you are not, I guess, moving towards this on your own. You are being supported by your spirit guides, your ancestors. I also get the sense that some of you might be working with gods and goddesses or spiritual entities that you favor, and they want you to know that they are by your side and they're helping you move forward. So it's very much an effort that is not only being propelled by yourself and your efforts, but is also being supported by the energies or entities that you are working with. So once again, I get the sense that the answer to your question, pile one, is yes for those reasons. And the other thing you should know, pile one, is you have the Seven of Pentacles here as well. And what the Seven of Pentacles indicates, at least to me in this particular reading, is that you might not be seeing the results of your efforts quite yet, because they are quite hidden. So the growth is happening beneath the surface. You might not see all of these pieces aligning or all of the chips falling in their place right now, because it's all happening behind the scenes. It's happening amongst people that you might not even have met. There are discussions going on, there's chatter. I'm hearing a lot of talk. So this could be work related or related perhaps to financial endeavors that are dependent on other people. So if you're seeking out sponsors or if you're seeking out investors, for example, there's a lot of chatter going on behind the scenes that you can't hear, because it's not quite at the stage for you to hear or for you to be involved. But there is chatter and motion going on behind the scenes that you are not yet privy to. But in time, you're going to see, again, like this image symbolizes, there's so many roots going deep, deep below. And this is really where the financial gain, if this is a financial question that you are asking about, for some of you, it might be. All of these pieces are coming together behind the scenes, and you're not yet privy to all of that. But in time you will be, because once again, the part that is visible to you, or this growth, will soon start to manifest. And it might seem quite small right now, but it will grow stronger as those roots grow deeper. So you do not see that behind the scenes, I guess, effort and the coming together that is happening behind the scenes for you to manifest what you're requesting and what you're desiring, but it is happening even though it might not be readily apparent. So the answer to your question, pile one, is yes. I do get the sense that for some of you, this is related to some kind of creative endeavor or creative effort. And the answer is yes, pile one. Keep moving towards your goal. Keep working, keep manifesting, keep doing what you're doing, because things are coming together even though they might not be that obvious right now. Do not give up is what I'm hearing. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this reading. And I hope to see you again very soon. Hello and welcome, pile two. Welcome to your reading. As indicated in the title of this video, this is a quick yes or no tarot reading. We're going to answer a question that you have at the top of your mind and see what the cards have to say. So the first thing we have here is the Two of Cups. So you might be thinking of a romantic question that you have at the top of your mind. And I want to tell you right away that the answer is yes. Not only is the answer yes, whatever it is that you're thinking of is destined. It is incredibly, I guess, how do I put this? It is meant for you. It is predestined for you. It is the yin to your yang. It is compatible with your journey. So if this is a person that you're thinking of, this could be a twin flame or soulmate connection that is coming up. If this is a vocation or an endeavor or something that you're working and progressing towards, this could be your life purpose. This could be something that you are intended to achieve and succeed at. This is meant for you. So whatever it is that you are thinking of, the answer is yes. And not only is it yes, it is intended for you and for you to find it. The other card I have here, which makes me think once again that this may be a romantic question that you have in mind, but again, also a question of something that is predestined and meant for you. This is the Lovers, and the Lovers is, speaks for itself. If this is a romantic reading, this means that whoever you're thinking of could be, again, your twin flame, soulmate, possible long-lasting connection, or certainly a destined connection in some manner, shape, or form. If this is a vocational pursuit or a job or some kind of creative endeavor, whatever it is that you're focusing on, the answer is yes. And again, not only is it yes, this is something that you are meant to achieve, meant to pursue, and meant to succeed at. The other card that fell out here is the beautiful Queen of Cups, and we love seeing her. This is all about emotional fulfillment, balance, emotional fullness, completeness, wholeness. So I really get the sense that whatever it is that you're inquiring about is meant and destined for you. And not only is it meant and intended for you, it is meant to bring you emotional fulfillment, completeness, wholeness, satisfaction, growth, prosperity. And really, I think, yes, financially as well, if you're thinking of an endeavor or a pursuit, but really more so satisfaction. And it's a no-brainer that when we're satisfied, we tend to be our most productive, our most creative, our most satiated, and everything seems to work easier and better, and we're more likely to keep up with it and keep fights. I have a kitty to the right of me, so you might hear some kitty sneezes and other kitty noises, so I apologize. But once again, pile 2, this is meant for you. The answer is a resounding yes. So I hope that is the answer that you are looking for. I hope that speaks to you and resonates with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you liked this reading. I look forward to seeing you on my channel again very soon. Welcome to your reading pile 3. As indicated, this is a quick yes or no tarot reading. So we're going to see if the answer is yes or no as to the question that you are currently thinking of. So let's have a look here. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups, but we also have the Seven of Swords. And I have to say that whatever it is that you're thinking of, whatever it is that you are contemplating or asking about, it is a very charming proposition. It's a very tempting proposition, but the answer is, it's not quite no. I feel like this is a lesson that you have to learn, a journey that you have to endeavor on. But at the end of the day, it's a karmic one. It's a lesson. It is not something that you're going to go forward with for a very, very long time. It is a lesson in time. It is something that you must overcome. And the reason is, of course, the Seven of Swords. And I feel like whatever it is that you're inquiring about, it's a very attractive, tempting thing. Now, for some of you, this is very obviously a person that you're asking about. I'm getting a very wolf in sheep's clothing kind of vibe. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you a pretty lie. This is just what I'm sensing. And I don't think that the answer is no. I think this is something that if you wish to pursue it, the doors are open. But I don't think that this is going to be something that brings you long-term happiness or long-term satisfaction. But instead, I think this is something that is going to help you grow into the person that you are meant to be and learn the lessons that you need to learn. Because the other card I have here is the Star. And really how I'm reading this card is that whatever it is that you're inquiring about, whatever it is that you're pursuing, as you can tell that she's holding on this tether to the skies, and she's pulling, you know, this piece of string that is connected to this sort of ethereal solar system, this gorgeous realm of colors. And I think that what it is that you're asking for, yes, it will happen, but it's meant to just bring you closer to the divine, closer to your own inherent essential self, and help you learn and develop as a person. But it's not going to be permanent. It's going to be very temporary. And I think that you're probably going to be deceived by whatever it is that this is. If this is a job, it's going to be a stepping stone to something better. You're probably not going to be super happy. I feel like you're not going to, I'm hearing that you're going to have to hide parts of yourself in order to make this thing happen, which is eventually going to be quite dissatisfying for you and draining for you. But at the end of the day, it's going to lead you to where you're actually meant to go and what you're actually meant to do. And it's going to be quite obvious. It's something that you need to, it's a hurdle you need to clear. It's something that will happen, but it's not going to have that permanence that you're seeking or thinking is going to be at the end of it, unfortunately, pile 3. But that's okay, because it is, again, going to help you grow and develop and get the opportunity that you deserve, or be with the person that you deserve to be with, instead of someone who, again, the Seven of Swords is really really what throws me off here. You never want to see the Seven of Swords. It talks about secrecy, hiddenness, sort of snakiness, connivingness, and shroudedness, whereas the Star is so open and illuminated. You can see these beautiful colors and this bright, vast landscape and all of this light radiating out of her. So I do think that this is a lesson to be learned, but not something that you're going to really enjoy going through as much as you might think you will, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe if you would like, and I hope to see you again soon. Welcome to your reading, pile 4. Like indicated, this is going to be a quick yes or no question. So pick a question, pick an inquiry, and focus on it, and we're going to see what the answers are by using tarot. So I'm going to do a quick shuffle and see what comes through. Okay, so first we have the Five of Swords, so we're not off to a good start. The Five of Swords speaks of discord. It speaks of challenges, battles ahead. It is not a good sign. I don't think that what you are asking about is destined for you, is meant for you. That's quite simply it. I also have other cards that fell out that I'm going to get to, but starting off with the Five of Swords, I think it's safe to say that the answer is no. But I don't want to leave you there, because that's not where it ends. Because the other thing that I'm seeing for you is the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is a really beautiful card. I feel like you're someone who's faced a lot of adversity in your life, a lot of challenges. People have not been good to you. You might have been bullied, brought down, and just subjected to a lot of unkindness by the people in your life who were, you know, supposed to be there for you. And for that reason, you had to build yourself up strong, and you had to do this unilaterally without anybody's help. You had to do this yourself. And as a result of that, you have built this tremendous personal space, this personal internal world within yourself that you can escape into and find peace and refuge. And whatever it is that you're asking about is going to disrupt that. So I get a feeling if it's a person, this is someone who inevitably is going to take away from the peace that you have built within yourself. It might not be obvious right now, but it is going to be disruptive to your peace and your inner world. And for that reason, I just simply don't think that what you're asking about is suited for you in the manner that you would want it to be in order for you to be happy. And the other card I have here is the Knight of Swords. So again, I feel like in this context, what the Knight of Swords symbolizes to me is a progression and a movement in a direction that is much more positive for you. And I don't think that you see this quite yet, but it is coming up. It is coming up swiftly. It is on its way, and it's like, I get this really, really strong feeling that you're focused on the wrong thing right now, and you're letting your mind fixate on the wrong thing or on the wrong person potentially in this particular case. So let's see if there's any clarifiers. This is just a bit of an odd pile for me. Okay. So I have the Four of Cups, and that confirms it. So whatever it is that you're asking about, the answer is that it's going to be very painful for you moving forward. It's not going to be as satisfying or gratifying as you think it will be, but there are better things coming up for you. So, sorry, my cat is sneezing. Whatever it is that you're asking about, there's something better on its way, which is why I have this Knight of Swords here in full motion, running full steam ahead. I get the sense that there are bigger and better things coming, and you might be fixated hi buddy, on the wrong thing, or your attention might be diverted in the wrong direction, but there are greater, bigger things coming for you that are going to be consistent with the world that you build for yourself. Like, you can see that these colors mirror each other, and I feel like if this is a person or a prospect that you're pursuing, it's like I said, I get the sense that it's going to undo the hard work that you've done and maybe set you back. If you're working on your mental health, if you're working on building yourself up in one way or another, this thing that you're asking about is likely going to be a setback with this Five of Swords card and cause more conflict than you desire or deserve. But there are better things coming for you, and they're coming up fast, pile 4. So it's not a yes or a no per se. It's a no as in really try not to fixate on this thing or person too much. But it's a yes as in what you are wishing for, what you're looking for, what you're trying to manifest is coming, but it's not going to look like you think it is. but it's going to be much better for you as a result. So that is what I have for you, pile 4. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and I hope to see you again very soon.